good.
Bolero. The Freddy Fazbear.
Oh no. Take the man down.
Got fire in your gut.
All in my ass.
From the gosh darn
40-yard dash.
What the heck?
Dude, that sprint of like I was
We're done.
set to run.
How do we do the?
Oh, I'm going to Raw on Monday. I'm so excited because it's in Brooklyn, so I'm going there, and then I will be in Philly for 2 days, going to Mania. I haven't been since 24, so it's been 16 years. I'm so pumped, man.
Wow.
I'm
Are you
so
going like as a guest or just to have?
No. Like I bought So my dad, he hasn't, because he took, when we were kids, he took me to 23, which is in Detroit, and we had like obstructed view behind the stage, like nosebleed tippy top seats. And then we went to 24, which was in Florida for like Ric Flair's last WWE match. And then, so this was kind of like me repaying him. And so I'm taking my dad and we're going to go to Mania. And I got
sweet.
I spent money and I was like, all right, like we're going to have an experience. Like it'll be cool.
On
The day,
TV.
I mean, like during like the Attitude Era and stuff, the signs that would be brought were like insane. Like, but also the content was insane. So I'm not, but go baseball.
Yes.
Hey,
baseball
let's go back.
is-
I've got it on my
I've
screen
got
right now.
it. Yep, I got it in the background right there. The Cardinals are getting bodied.
But the only reference point I had besides like other Cowboys fans was you, Scooter, and like you were like on Clickbait. You said, I think it was like post Super Bowl, you're like they have to do something with Dak's contract, like right, because they owe him a cajillion dollars. So also he wants to know if there's gonna be an NFC East meeting for next season. But there you go. But yeah, no, I kind of like this move because if the Cowboys don't do well this season, we've already talked about this. There are going to be massive changes.
Would you rather have J.J. McCarthy or Dak Prescott at $60 million a year? Because it looks like it's going to be one or the other.
I would rather I would stand like this, right? And then you can run up and then kick me in the balls as hard as you can than either of those options. Daniels, like, I think it could be very realistic that the Giants are forced into a Joe Alt or a wide receiver. Who's the other guy?
Neighbors.
Neighbors.
Dude, Neighbors would be a good
They
pick.
could end up with Neighbors. So, like, the Giants might not even be faced with that.
The only thing that's happening here is what has happened. The same thing happened with Romo, posturing. We are seeing the Jones family posture. They're trying to get Dak to take the lowest amount of money possible. The exact same thing they did to Tony Romo.
Hardest working comma.
Dak will be a Cowboy. It's just a matter of when.
Some level of
If we don't
success.
win more than 2 games in the playoffs, Mike McCarthy is gone. Not Dak. Mike McCarthy is gone. That's
So
the
you don't
big
think
overhaul.
Dak is in any jeopardy whatsoever?
0% chance. I don't. And the fans who are saying let Dak walk are foolish. They do not understand the cap hits that will happen even if we let Dak walk. We let Dak walk. I think we're still paying Dak $25 million if we let him walk.
I mean, Tyler Biadasz.
We
A
lost
bunch of guys who went to Washington.
a lot of guys to Washington. Pollard's at the Titans. Gallup's cut. Van Der Esch retired. Neville Gallimore to the Dolphins. Noah Igbenogany signed somewhere else as well. Here's the thing. We are a team that is very reliant on the draft, and we have hit in the draft multiple times.
All right.
Okay.
I want to ask a quick question. This is an aside, and I'm totally derailing everything. Which team has the worst wide receiver room in the NFL?
The Giants.
Besides the Giants.
Besides the Giants.
We have Wandale Robinson, and
It was the Panthers, I think, before they got Deontay Johnson, which like it's a bit of an upgrade, but even that like just
It's
shows
pretty
how
bad.
bad that wide receiver room was. Like you had Adam Thielen.
Deontay's a wideout too. He's not a wide receiver one.
Yeah, they still don't have a wide receiver one, so it's pretty grim. The Cardinals can definitely improve, but they're probably gonna get Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah.
But yeah, they need to get.
They'll
better,
get a
too.
wideout.
Okay, sorry.
Well,
and then make your point.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hit what's his name 8 seconds before the ball got there, and then they're like, "Oh, you can challenge pass interference," and then that was a disaster. Every time
Because
they
the rest
make
of
a
it goes.
material rule change. However, what I see with this rule change, and a lot of people are just sleeping on it, is it's not a safety rule change at all. Like not many. There was trouble finding examples of hip drop tackles where people actually got hurt. Like, yes, it happens, right? Especially when you land on the guy's legs. It's a rare incident. Honestly, it's about scoring. I will give the league credit. I thought the horse collar tackle is awful. It shouldn't be part of the game.
Correct.
Like a lot of guys were getting career-ending injuries, and yes, maybe hip drop tackles have to be eliminated. But you saw when you can't hit up high anymore, guys are going for the legs, and you're seeing more Achilles injuries. You're seeing more knee injuries. That's just going to continue. They're going to start when a guy gets beat. Where are they going to go? I can't hip drop. I'm going to shoot the leg and grab onto that dude's ankle and just rip that out.
Dude, I miss the full back shoulder pads, but those days ain't coming back.
The neck roll. You don't miss the,
very
neck roll.
excited to see. I'm excited to see how this manifests itself in Madden, because now all of a sudden, this is a whole new game in Madden.
Do you trust Madden to properly code and not turn it into a buggy mess though? It's gonna end the same way as like pass interference, where like some blatant calls like aren't called, or they just like are just like the ref's egos get because remember the pass interference. I think only like 2 or so calls were actually overturned by that rule, and they undid it the year after.
So there's so basically it protected a third challenge. So basically, if you have 2 challenges. If you get one of them right, then you could have a third challenge.
Opposed to a move like that, like a younger quarterback, younger coach rather, can inspire some confidence, has a swagger to him. We'll see though, because it will be a moot point if we won the Super Bowl this season. Moot point, yes, moot point.
I like that.
I'd say it mostly depends on if like Mike Vrabel and Jerry Jones and their egos can coexist.
Countdown.
Yeah, here we go now. Come on, we're gonna do it again, baby, just like we do every time we do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 4. The Green Bay Packers gonna take away the Lions' roar. That's right, I rhymed roar with 4. That one was a new one. No one saw that one coming. And then I just stopped after the first bar, kind of like how the Cowboys stopped after the first round of the playoffs. You know, that kind of thing. Sorry, I had to.
Is Sarah a real person? This does not. Is that an actual person?
You never
Or
know.
is that a catfish?
You
We're
never
all
know.
catfish.
A little sus right there.
All right, so
I mean, 5 year catfish.
I'm concerned about that 50, but then Scooter, what'd you get?
Don't worry about what I got. What
All
did
right.
you get?
I got $130.06.
I got $113.03.
Yes,
I got $31.
Yeah.
$31.99.
I needed
Tom
Perna to
Grossi.
take that loss. Okay.
Perna's taken so many losses.
He does.
He's got so much
That
stuff.
Taylor Swift punishment is going on for years.
Yes,
you
you need
I
to
still
go
have to
to-
make muffins, which I have
Okay.
the muffin mix. I have that, so it is all ready. I didn't know if we were doing a show. So, and then I have the apron and everything too. I have the apron, I have the chef's hat. So I got it.